Once upon a time, in a vibrant, colorful meadow, there was a flower unlike any other. This flower, known as petalina, had petals that shimmered like rainbows and a scent that could make anyone smile. Petalina wasn't just any flower, she was a tricky flower. She loved playing pranks on the meadow's inhabitants. One sunny morning, Petalina decided to play her biggest prank yet. She whispered to the wind, "Today, let's have some fun." The wind, always up for a good laugh, agreed. Together, they concocted a plan to mix up the scents of all the flowers in the meadow. As the wind blew gently, the daisies smelled like roses, the tulips like lavender, and the sunflowers like mint. The bees and butterflies were utterly confused, buzzing and fluttering in circles. The meadow was in chaos, but Petalina giggled with delight. She watched as a bumblebee tried to pollinate a daisy, only to sneeze from the unexpected rose scent. Achoo, went the bee. Meanwhile, a butterfly landed on a tulip, expecting the sweet smell of lavender, but was surprised by the minty aroma. What is going on? The butterfly wondered, flapping its wings in confusion. The other flowers, though initially bewildered, soon realized Petalina's prank. "Petalina," they called out in unison. "We know this is your doing." Petalina just laughed, her petals shimmering. But Petalina's fun was short-lived. The wise old oak tree, who had seen many pranks in his time, decided it was time to teach Petalina a lesson. He rustled his leaves and called out to her. "Petalina, come here," the oak tree said in a deep, resonant voice. Petalina, curious and a bit nervous, floated over to the oak tree. "Yes, wise oak?" she asked, her petals still shimmering. "It's important to have fun, but your pranks have caused quite a stir," the oak tree said gently. "You must learn to balance your playful nature with kindness and consideration for others." Petalina nodded, understanding the wisdom in the oak tree's words. She promised to be more thoughtful with her pranks in the future. The oak tree smiled, his leaves rustling softly. From that day on, Petalina's pranks were more considerate. She still loved to play tricks, but they were always in good fun and never caused confusion or chaos. The meadow was a happier place. The bees and butterflies returned to their usual routines, and the flowers bloomed with their true scents. Petalina's petals shimmered even more brightly, reflecting her newfound wisdom. And so, the meadow thrived, with laughter and joy filling the air. Petalina became known not just for her tricks, but for her kind heart and playful spirit. She was loved by all. The wise old oak tree watched over the meadow, proud of Petalina's growth. He knew that sometimes, even the trickiest flowers could blossom into the most beautiful and wise. And so, the story of Petalina, the tricky flower, became a beloved tale in the meadow, reminding everyone that with a little kindness and consideration, even the most mischievous can find their way.